see trees of green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
this afternoon. If I can just introduce myself, my name's Chris Lee, and I'm a Superintendent Registrar in this area of Cornwall. And together with my colleague Nicola, who's already introduced herself to you, we'll make sure that Alex and Vicky do everything this afternoon, say, sign and do everything to make us a valid marriage here in Cornwall today. And you know what we say locally? We do a right proper job. Right? And we'll do it directly, all right? Now, a couple of formal things I have to say before we start. First is that this place where we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And I have to ask the question, if any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, he or she should declare it now. Yeah, that doesn't count. We got away with that. Right, well, we're all gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Alex and Vicky and to witness their vows of matrimony. Now, it means a great deal to them that you can all be here today to share in their happiness. And through their vows, they're making commitment to each other for the rest of their lives. Now, marriage is not an easy path. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we are wrong, and the strength to put things right. And for Alex and Vicky, getting married today is a proud confirmation of the love, the true friendship, and the respect that they have for each other. Together, you will be stronger to meet whatever life holds for you. Today, you will exchange vows which will unite you as husband and wife in the words of both the formal and public pledge of your love and the promise of lifelong dedication to each other. And I always stand here at a wedding ceremony, and at this point I just wonder about, we're going to go in and we're going to go into the marriage, and this is going to be a couple that will live together for the rest of their lives, and I just always wonder, how did they meet? And how did they actually come about that they're getting married today? And I've just got a little reading I'd love to do for you about how it might have happened. It's called The Promise. The sun danced on the snow with a sparkling smile, as two lovers sat quietly alone for a while. Then he turned and said, with a casual air, though he blushed from his chin to the tips of his hair, I think I might like to get married to you. Well then, she said, well, there's a thought that what if we can't promise to be all that we ought? If I'm late yet again when we plan to go out, for I know I can't ignore dirty socks and damp towels strewn all over the floor. So if we can't vow to be all that we should, I'm not sure what to do, though the idea's quite good. But he gently smiled and tilted his head till his lips met her ear, and softly he said, I promise to weave my dreams into your own, that wherever you breathe will be my heart's home. I promise that whether with rags or with gold I am blessed, your smile is the jewel I will treasure the best. Do you think then, my love, we should marry? Do you? Yes, she said, smiling, I do. Is that how it happened?
Exactly.
Now, I do have to change the tone a little bit now, because although we all celebrate with you today, I now have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the ceremony of marriage. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is a union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. And now, I have to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. And I don't know if you're aware of this, Becky, but the groom goes first. You didn't know that, did you?
Good.
That's good. Yeah, it is, because at least you know before you start, you've got his commitment.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh,
Exactly.
too late.
So are you ready to repeat this after me, Alex? You ready? I declare
I declare
that I know of no legal reason
I know of no legal reason
why I, Alexander Jason Dogood,
why I, Alexander Jason Dogood,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Vicky Rowe.
Vicky Rowe.
I declare
I declare
that I know of no legal reason
that I know of no legal reason
why I, Vicky Rowe,
why I, Vicky Rowe,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Alexander Jason Dogood.
to Alexander Jason Dogood.
Right. David, you've been staying there very, very patiently. I've got a question for you now. Do you wish to give the hand of your daughter Vicky in marriage today to Alex?
Yes.
And I'm going to ask you another question as well. Do you trust Alex to love, cherish and comfort Vicky for the rest of her life?
Yes.
There you go. You couldn't ask for a better
No, that's
answer.
got her in there.
You're on your own now. All right. I'm going to ask you now, Alex. Will you take Vicky to be your wife?
Oh,
Will you comfort her in life's sorrow and pain? Will you rejoice with her through the good times? And will you remain true to her for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Right. Now, Vicky, I'm going to ask you, will you take Alex to be your husband?
Yes.
And will you comfort him in life's sorrow and pain? Will you rejoice with him through the good times? And will you remain true to him for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Excellent. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment has now come for Alex and Vicky to contract their marriage before you, the witnesses. They're about to make the most total and trusting commitment anyone can make to another, as they've got their loves, their lives, and their happiness into each other's hands. So could I ask you please to stand to witness that commitment? Now, yeah, I think you've read, that's it, you've read the script. That's it. Just concentrate on each other just for the next few moments. Even though you're not married, you can actually hold hands as well. Just to support each other, okay? Are you ready?
Ready?
I, Alexander,
I, Alexander,
take you, Vicky,
take you, Vicky,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I promise that I will love you,
I promise that I will love you,
honour and protect you
honour and protect you
through the good times
the good times
and the bad.
and the bad.
I promise to be faithful to you alone,
I promise to be faithful to you alone,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I, Vicky,
I, Vicky,
take you, Alexander,
take you, Alexander,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
I promise that I will love you,
I promise that I will love you,
honour and protect you
honour and protect you
through the good times
through the good times
and the bad.
and the bad.
I promise to be faithful to you alone,
I promise to be faithful to you alone,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Well done. If apart from Tom, you'd all like to take a seat, please. Of course, Tom, we've now come to the giving and receiving of a ring, which is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the contract that you two have just made. Because the wedding ring is an unbroken circle and symbolises unending and everlasting love. So, Tom, what we want... Yeah, you come here. You come here. Right. What we need is the ring that's going to go on Vicky's finger, which we had a bit of a debate about before. We think it's that one. We think it's a slightly smaller, daintier one. Yeah. And if you could give that then to Alex. If you could hold it very gently. Just hold that there for a moment and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and faithfulness,
and faithfulness,
and as a token of the pledge
and a token of the pledge
we have made to each other today.
we have made to each other today.
And if you could put that on, Alex, and if you could say, I accept your ring with all my heart.
I accept your ring with all my heart.
Beautiful. If you could give that ring to Vicky, please. Give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and faithfulness,
and faithfulness,
and as a token of the pledge
and as a token of the pledge
we have made to each other today.
we have made to each other today.
If you could put that on Vicky, if you could say, she's doing that, Alex. I accept your ring with all my heart.
I accept your ring with all my heart.
So now, Alex and Vicky, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and made a solemn and binding contract in front of all these people. You further given and received rings and made personal declarations as tokens of your commitment to each other and to your joint future life. So may your home be filled with warmth. May your life together be filled with love. May your marriage be renewed by the light of every new dawn. May the flame of your feelings for one another be relit today, tomorrow, and all your days to the end of time. So it gives me very, very great pleasure to announce these hushed people here
Good night.
It is, yeah. Are they usually this quiet? No. They won't be in a second. You are now husband and wife, and Alex, you may now kiss the bride. Right, I'm now going to hand you over to Nicola to sign the register while Andy puts some music on.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises
That's all right.
There have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down, as you lie in fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.